It was
I'm going to the salon. I'm going to the salon.
I just saw her and she's pregnant. I swear I got a mom. I swear I did.
Is Karen in there? Karen! This is Lisa. Hi. This is Zach.
Well, this video here. Now, DeVal, I'm going to try to defend Zach as best I can. You know, for the past couple weeks, you know, ever since I saw the episode synopsis for like episodes 4, 5, and 6 that were kind of spread out, like, you know, oh, okay, this episode 4 synopsis dropped, the next episode, or the next week, episode 5 synopsis dropped, then episode 6 came out. And I was getting pissed off at Fatima because week after week it was the same thing. Oh, Fatima's questioning Zach's loyalty. Oh, Fatima's unsure about his devotion. Oh, Karen, her feelings for Zach are once again starting to increase, and that causes trouble for Zach and Fatima. And I'm like, here we go with Fatima's like, you doing too much. I mean, Zach's response makes sense because given the fact that it isn't just that, oh my gosh, Karen is dead. She's also potentially carrying his unborn child. So that's not just a loss of an ex or a woman he loved. It's a woman who was carrying what could be potentially his child. So his reaction makes sense. But then I saw the 30-second promo for next week, and Lord have mercy, Zach is putting on a fucking show. Now, before going further into the video, a couple things. Number one, hey, as always, thanks so much for the support on the channel. What was it, last week? We hit 70 million views. Thank you so much for that. We are less than 1,000 people away from 255,000 subscribers. So if you are a person who watches the content frequently, or maybe this is your first time here, please take a moment and hit that subscribe button. Long-term goal is to hit 1 million subscribers, and you all can help me with that by just hitting a simple button. And in order to make sure you're notified whenever I post new content, which is very often on this channel, hit the notification bell, turn all notifications. That way you're up to date when I come out with my episode reviews, or in this case, a discussion piece. So, everyone and their mother is going to be at the salon next week. Some of these characters, I don't understand why they're there, but, you know, they're there. And I'm probably missing some people, but keep in mind, I'm going to be combining what we saw in the promo for next week, as well as the season 6 promo. Calvin, Maurice, Sabrina, Preston, Danny, Aaron, Gary, Andy, Fatima, Pam. That off the rip is 10 characters. Now, there might be some I might have missed or some that weren't shown in any of these promos, but at bare minimum, we have 10 people there. We get back to the law firm at the end of last night's episode. You know, Zach is emotionally destroyed right now because he found out that the son he just found out about, you know, 3 years old, he's being quote unquote raised and growing up like how he was when he was a kid. Inattentive mother, left to his own devices in order to grow up while his mom was doing who knows what to who knows who. And he was emotionally distraught by that. Fatima's helping him calm down. They get back to the law firm to talk with Andy, you know, to connect with the proper people to get, you know, Michael out of there. So, again, Zach is emotionally distraught. Then Pam is there saying that Karen is dead. And he's like, wait, what? I'm going down to the salon. And in the promo, we see him rushing off, and the way Fatima looks around, it's like, you could just see the look on her. I got to give it to Crystal. Look, even though it seems like I take jabs at Fatima all the time, she's very emotive with her face. Just the look on her face, you could tell the gears in her head were turning like, what he running off like that for? Also, this episode, or last night's episode, yeah, we haven't set a wedding date or talked about the plans. Like, I'm not really having second thoughts. It's just I want to make sure I know what I'm getting myself into. So that right there expressed some doubt. And based on season 5 especially, Fatima has a knack for anytime she feels like there's something on the horizon or there's some doubts or lingering in her heart or mind, she will look for any little thing and use that to justify her doubts. Like, she might have a, you know, doubt that's the size of a mustard seed. But then if she hears or sees something about Zach, it grows into a mighty oak, and then she goes all the way off. I think Zach's reaction makes sense. Just like I said, Karen's reaction to the fire made sense. It was dumb as all hell, running in there thinking she could stop it herself, but it was realistic. Caution went to the wind for her and the unborn baby. She was worried about saving her business. Like I said before, dumb as hell, but realistic. Even though I'm still wondering why the hell the sprinklers didn't go off. But Zach rushing off the way he did, I hope Tyler writes it in a way where Zach is able to express it isn't just Karen. It's the fact that that could have been, or that could be my unborn child that's burnt to a crisp in that fire. So I'm concerned. Like he said plenty of times, I'm not in love with Karen anymore. I got love for her. And, you know, the passage of time in these shows is so inconsistent. So, I mean, technically, him and Fatima have been together for a few weeks. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, in Sistas, the actors say that, oh, each season is like a week. We don't know what the passage of time is in Zatima. I mean, technically, those episodes kind of happen back to back. So, and there is a passage of time because of like people going to work, day and night scenes. But, and no, I don't consider what Fatima told Paul to be fact. Like, you know, the fact that her and Zach have been together for like a year. No. The wounds are still there. Look, regardless of them not being together and Karen being the one that wants Zach, but mainly due to obligation and, you know, her investment in him, they had a 3-year on and off relationship. So, I mean, yeah, you might despise someone, but you don't want to see them dead or find out they died. That would suck. So Zach's reaction makes sense. However, when I saw the promo for next week and this man is hooping and hollering like he got the Holy Ghost. Wait, is Karen in there? Karen! I'm like, shit. I swear, if Fatima's there to witness that, she is going to go all the way off when she gets home from work. This man is over here crying. He's holding his chest. He's like, oh, shit. Miss Lisa, this is Zach. Boy, get your ass off the phone. We don't know what's going on. And like I said in another video, I blame Pam for all this bull crap. Not necessarily the fire, because we have yet to learn if her leaving those curlers on was the cause. But regardless of that, she was not the one that made Karen run in there. That much I will give her credit for. But also, when it comes down to all the characters breaking down and all this drama, this is her fault, because Aaron said, don't call her mom, don't tell anybody until we get word from the corner that it's Karen. Because notice how Aaron ain't saying nothing. He's even in the next episode when like Sabrina, Danny show up, he's like, look, there was a fire, there's a body in there, but we don't know if it's Karen yet. We don't know. We're waiting on a word from the corner. So Zach's reaction to this, I do feel like it is a bit over the top. It's like, come on, Zach, reeling in, just reeling in. But when Fatima goes, she will. If you look at episode synopsis for episodes 4, 5, and 6, Fatima ain't going to be happy. And, you know, eventually Karen's feelings will increase for Zach. I did a video on that. Simply put, I think because of the show Zach puts on and there's so many people witnessing it, I think the other girls and whoever else is there might gas up Karen like, hey, you know, Zach was upset. He was crying. He was calling your name. You know, and Fatima was right there, but he was still going at it. And then, you know, she'll probably try to go after him. But, yeah, I think Zach's reaction is realistic. But I just hate the fact that he's putting on such a show. Like, it's just, come on, man. The more you react, the worse it looks when it comes to how Fatima interprets it. But like I said, Fatima. We know Zach is going to therapy, but there was no word last night if Fatima also is going to therapy. Because I think she's going to look at Zach's reaction and be like, he still loves that heifer. He's going to leave me to go back to her because of Ian. And she needs to work out those issues. But I got a question for you, Fatima. If Ian's mom gave you a phone call that her son was dead, you're telling me you wouldn't react to that? You wouldn't shed a tear? Because, notice how Aaron ain't saying nothing. He's even in the next episode when like Sabrina, Danny show up, he's like, look, there was a fire, there's a body in there, but we don't know if it's Karen yet. We don't know. We're waiting on a word from the corner. So Zach's reaction to this, I do feel like it is a bit over the top. It's like, come on, Zach, reeling in, just reeling in. But When Fatima goes, Also, you know how trifling this man is. It wouldn't surprise me if the mom says, I don't know if I can take this. I need you to come. Can you come to the funeral and whatnot? You know good and hell well Zach would not let her go. Or even worse, Fatima would go about telling him. Yet, he's crying. And here's the thing. We know for a fact Karen is alive. But let's say Karen was indeed burnt to ashes, cremated in that damn salon. Why is Fatima upset? What, do you think he's going to leave me to be with her? What, he's going to, do it with her urn or something? Or he'll slit his own throat to be with her in the afterlife? The man has emotions. And like I said before, he's still emotionally unstable from the Michael situation. So then you throw... This man can't get a break. And then you got the nerve to be upset for his reaction, even though it was a bit over the top. No, Zach has every right. It's like what Zach told Bryce in terms of him being touchy-feely. He's like a touchy kind of person. He's not afraid to hug or, put his arm around somebody's shoulder, especially when he's close to him. So is this again toxic, what is it? Not toxic masculinity, but men not being allowed to express their emotions. It's like, why are you crying for that heifer? You with me. But it's funny how when everything is cool, yeah, I'm not sure about, when we want to set a wedding date or whatnot. But as soon as Zach cries over his crispy ex, oh, wait, I thought you wanted to get married, huh? Yeah. And it's funny because, Fatima, are you sure that you don't have lingering feelings for Ian? Hence why you don't want to get quickly married to Zach? But he goes crying over his supposedly dead ex, and now you want to use that as an excuse for why you don't want to get married. I'm just saying. So, with that being said, I think Zach's reaction is justified, but after seeing the promo, I'm like, damn, it's going to be hard to defend you, dude. So, yeah, that's what I think. I think that Zach is going to react the way he reacts, but things are going to be worse because, number one, Fatima is present. Number two, I could see like a Sistas circle meeting after everything is said and done. Oh, thank goodness you're still alive. We were so worried about you. And I think the other girls, especially Danny, might gas up Karen by mentioning how Zach reacted to it. And then that's going to be the cause of her increasing feelings for Zach, given that she's like, not really fond of the man that Aaron is being revealed to be to her. So, yeah, I think Fatima's reaction to Zach's reaction will be over the top. And Fatima, instead of lashing out, let him talk about it. But my biggest hope is that Tyler wrote it where Zach expresses not just concern for Karen, but for the child as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.